Respecting the Brazilian constitution and drawing on a facility in the Brazilian constitution, an alliance of civil society organizations, indigenous movements, the Catholic Church, landless people and other civil society movements are coming together to collect signatures to bring a law or a proposed law to Parliament. We believe we can mobilize the 1.4 million signatures that are needed, if not more, and we invite you to participate in that effort to ensure that when 2014 comes, people like myself who love football can come to Brazil and celebrate two things. Brazil winning the World Cup on home soil, as well as a full realization of a genuine deforestation law that protects one of the most precious ecological assets that Brazil has. So, as an African though, I just want to remind you that Africa, whatever people might tell you, is the richest continent on this planet. We are the richest continent underneath the ground, and that is precisely why we are one of the poorest continents above the ground. And as Brazilian business gets dominant and has a presence in Africa and globally, I want to make an appeal here to the Brazilian business community. Please do not treat the rest of the developing world as we were treated historically by the rest of the developed world. We expect Brazil, who was part of the camp of the developing world, to actually engage in its business dealings with solidarity, with compassion, and with a sense of shared human ambition. And that's an appeal I would really like to strongly stress. Brazil can be part of building its economy on solar, on wind, on biomass, on geothermal and other renewable energy potential that you have. And in fact, I would say, you don't need a Volomante to actually meet your energy needs with the destruction that that would bring. The challenge of crisis, the climate crisis does offer us some opportunities. We can break the dichotomies that has divided the world for far too long. North and south, east and west, rich and poor, developed and developing. Because climate change should bring a simple realization to all of us. And that is, we either get this right as a united global family of rich and poor nations acting together, and we secure the future of all our children and grandchildren and their children. If we get it wrong, ultimately, we will all go down and the impacts will be devastating. But over this weekend, I would like to invite all the business leaders as well as all the civil society folks that are here and government folks, all of you, to actually come and visit the Rainbow Warrior, our campaigning ship, which is in Manaus, and we would love to continue this dialogue, and we would love to look at ways in which we can work together. It is clear we will never be able to address these challenges without government, business, and civil society acting with ambition and urgency and finding ways in which we can actually find comparative advantages to actually ensure that we protect the environment for future generations.